Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpios, for January 2017. So it's for Scorpios, January 2017. Oh my lord. Okay guys, especially for those of you that are single, and especially for those of you that are actually looking for someone, there is somebody very special that is going to walk into your life in January 2017. Okay, I can see this is going to be something very, very special. This is going to be something very, very different, and there is going to be an amazing connection that you're going to have with this particular person. This particular person is going to manifest themselves in January, and I can see it very strongly that from the first part of January towards the mid-January, but very strongly the mid-January, where this person is going to turn up, this person is going to show up, and this person is going to be absolutely amazing. But what is going to be very interesting about this person, there's going to be something very, very different about this person. It's just going to be somebody who you wouldn't normally go for, somebody that you would see normally and you wouldn't be attracted to straight away. It's just one of those people that as more you talk to them, the more attractive they become. As more time you spend with them, you know, the more you like them. Every time you see them, you like them a little bit more, and it's just not about the way they look, but it's just about the whole thing. Spiritually, this is going to be your absolutely perfect match. Guys, there were like so many of you that have been jumping from maybe one relationship to another relationship, and very quickly you would be maybe disappointed, or maybe you wouldn't really find anyone who you would want to settle down with, or maybe that other person didn't want to settle down with you so far, and then you just ended up being like a heartbroken. And this was the problem with lots of you as well, that you had like your heart closed and you weren't ready for the new love, you weren't ready for the new affairs, you weren't ready to let new people in your life. Okay guys, you're very deep, you're very powerful, you're very spiritual. When you love, you really love. When you fell in love, you really fell in love. And also when you fell in love, you fell in love with the person, with their deepness, with their intellect. You like when something is so different about people. You like when something is so quirky about people. Very often you will fancy someone, very often you will like someone, and no one else will understand. Oh my god, do you really fancy that person? Oh my god, how can you like them? That's because you find certain things about people that nobody else can see. You like certain things about people that nobody else can realize. You fell in love with the people, you fell in love with the actual, you know, like with the intellect of the person, you see. And this is why very often people can't understand, how can you fancy this person, how can you fancy that person? That's because you see beyond. That's because you're naturally, you're very spiritual, you're very deep signs. So that's why I said, when you love, you really love with all your heart, all your spirit, and all your soul. And that's why it's so important to say that that particular person that is going to walk into your life in January, it's going to completely blow you away like there is no tomorrow, because spiritually this is going to be absolutely perfect match for you. Absolutely perfect match in every single level. And that particular person that is going to walk into your life, I'm saying you're not going to end up straight away having an affair with them, or you're not going to end up having, not an affair, like a relationship, I was going to say. You're not going to have it straight away like a romantic relationship with that person. It is just somebody who you're gonna fall in love with their intellect, with their deepness, with their spirituality, and for that takes time to get to know person, to get to know them completely, to get to know their spirituality. So it's just somebody that is actually going to take slightly longer to start having a normal relationship, but you will really enjoy spending your time with that person, and that person will enjoy spending time with you. And you will actually also, what you will realize about this person, that the connection that you will have with this particular person that you're going to meet is just going to be completely different to whatever you had before, whatever you experienced before, okay? And this is what I was saying before, that lots of you had your hearts closed, lots of you weren't ready just yet to actually unlock your heart and start letting new love in, because lots of you were hurt from the past. Now 2017 January is just going to be absolutely wonderful, because it is all going to be about love, love, love. All going to be about this connection, and getting to know that person. And through that person, you're going to start realizing different things about yourself. You're going to start getting to know even yourself in a different way, and that person will also feel exactly the same. It is going to be absolutely wonderful. And also you will learn a very, very important and very powerful message from that person, through that person, about yourself, about your past, present, and the most importantly, future. That person will be connected to your future. That person will be part of your life. That person is going to be the part of your spiritual journey. I'm not talking just anyone, any relationship, and I'm talking about somebody very, very powerful, somebody very spiritual, and somebody who is actually going to become a part of your spiritual personal journey. So very, very important, watch this space. This person is going to literally change your life, okay? And also, when it comes to Scorpios in relationships, Scorpios that are having a relationship with somebody else, that are already in relationship, this is also going to be absolutely magnificent time. And especially this is going to be going throughout mid-January, towards the end of January. That particular person that you're in relationship with, you are going to take your love onto a different level, okay? And this is very important, especially if you had lots of arguments with your partner and things didn't work out, but you really love them and they love you. You really want to try to work out that relationship. You see, it's going to be a very important time, because you will work things out. You will get back closer again, and your relationship will go on the next level. And I can also see you planning a journey. There is a trip or journey abroad that you're going to be planning to go with your partner as a result of you taking your relationship on the next level. Also, guys, for you as well, this is going to be ridiculously fertile months. Absolutely ridiculously fertile months. You're not the only sign, I have to say, but that's why January is just going to be absolutely amazing, and it's just the beginning of something very, very big, okay? If you were planning to have a baby, if you were planning to have a child, if you're in a relationship, you're not in a relationship, if you were planning to have a child, mid-January towards the end of January is going to be super fertile. So if you want to make those babies, just go for it, okay? And also, what I was going to say, that I mean, come on, when it comes to like the work, like for example, it's just going to be absolutely amazing. The mid-January 2017, it is going to be very, very important, because you will be faced with a change at work. There is going to be the change that you will be faced with, okay? And you will have to act on this personal change, okay? This change is going to be a good change, because you are going to end up having more responsibilities, okay? You are going to end up like dealing with more people. I can see that lots of you are actually going to be offered to have a promotion at around the mid-January. Towards the end of January, very, very strongly, lots of you are going to be asked about more responsibilities, whether you want to take them, and lots of you are going to be offered, as I said, promotion. So it's a very, very, very important time when it comes to career, okay? But you will be faced with certain challenges, okay? You will be faced with certain challenges, and you're going to need to make a certain decision just by yourself. And it's very important just to remember that you will be in touch with your own spirituality. You will be in touch with yourself. I know I'm repeating myself when I say this, but when I say that you are going to be in touch with your own spirituality, spirituality. This is a ridiculously powerful time, because you will be getting messages all around the place. You will be getting messages, little messages throughout January 2017, but these messages are going to be very powerful, but because you're going to be in touch with your own spiritualities, these are going to be the most powerful messages that you can get from yourself to yourself about your own personal situation. Okay, very powerful time. So it's important always to remember just to listen to yourself. You can ask people for the advice when it comes to that particular decision that you're going to need to make related to your work. Okay, when it comes to you see, when it comes to it, you can talk to other people, you can see what other people say, but the bottom line is that you have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to your inner voice, because your inner voice will never lead you astray, especially in January. January is a very powerful month. It's a very spiritual month. It's the beginning of 2017. 2017 is going to be a ridiculously powerful year. We all know 2016 was one bizarre year, in so many different levels, in so many different ways. But the thing about January is that it's just the beginning of 2017. The whole year is actually literally turn your life upside down, not in a bad way, but in a good way. Okay, 2017 has got number 7 at the end. Number 7 is an amazingly, ridiculously powerful and important and spiritual and positive number. And 2017 in general, it is going to be very positive and very spiritual and ridiculously life-changing. What else I was going to say, guys, it's very important to mention that at the end of January 2017, for those of you strictly that are having some kind of like habits, like really bad habits, really like maybe if you were smoking and you wanted to stop smoking, the end of January 2017, you are going to be able to kick that habit. You are going to be able to stop that habit. For example, if you were taking some kind of substances or something that you don't want to take anymore, the end of January you will get a full strength. You will feel so powerful. So it's so important to mention, guys, this is so important to mention, that if there is any habit that you wanted to kick, if there is any habit that you wanted to stop, the end of January, you will just gain this personal growth, personal power back, and which is going to make you feel very enhanced and very powerful to make your own decisions and to finally kick that habit, to finally stop that habit. So it's a very important, and this is going to be like a completely life-changing time for you. Absolutely life-changing time when it comes to actually opening and turning the whole new page, the whole new leaf of your life. And also I was going to say that this is going to be completely kind of enhanced at the end of January 2017. Okay, so if there is a habit that you want to kick, January is going to be the time. January is going to be the time when you're actually going to start re-evaluating certain things about your life. Okay, also the end of January, you see, in general it is going to be the time when you're just going to kind of start re-evaluating little things about life in general. You will be thinking a lot throughout January 2017. By the end of January, it's going to be ridiculously powerful, because all this thinking that you were doing, all this connection with your own spirituality, all this connection with your inner self, with your third psychic eye, it's all going to be completely enhanced. So actually what is going to happen at the end of January, you will have a very big crossroads. You will be on a big crossroads in your life. Okay, and you will want a change. You will want a big change when it comes to your life. Okay, and this big change is not only consisting of the fact that you're gonna kick the bad habits, whatever bad habits might be. It could be absolutely anything, or it could even be something that you were doing for a really long time, and now it's finally time to stop. You know it's wrong, you know you've been doing for a really long time, and you just don't want to go down that road anymore. You just don't want to go down that route anymore, and that's exactly what you're going to do, and that's exactly what you're just going to feel so strongly about, so powerful about, and especially at the end of January, which is going to resolve you, which is going to make you to open up a new energy levels, you know, to kind of like get new energy levels like around you that haven't been there in a really long time. And these new energy levels that are going to start flowing around you are actually going to push you towards changes. You will want to make a massive change at the end of January 2017, and that big change, that massive change that you will make is going to put you on those crossroads that I said. You will be facing a massive crossroads of your life in 2017 at the end of, and it's just all connected to your past. It's all connected to what you always wanted to do. It's all connected to the past that you wanted to do, always wanted to do, but you just didn't feel it was the right time. You just didn't think it was the right time, or it wasn't the right time. The energies weren't right, and you thought, no, it's not right, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to go for it. No, this is going to be really big. So lots of you will actually want to change your career as well at the end of January 2017. Lots of you will want to change your career completely. It is going to be a complete a direction in a completely different way, and in completely towards completely different you know, towards the completely different way, completely different path, you know, in life. And it's all going to start with these big crossroads that you will be on. So to most of you, you will want to change your career. Most of you will want to change your job at the end of January. And also for those of you that are maybe at the college, university, it might be a little bit confusing time, you see, because if you're doing something at the college, at university that you started, you will feel like you want to do changes. You will feel like you want to make changes. If you do feel like you want to make big changes in your life, just go for it, go for it, go for it. Just remember, you are going to be in touch with your own spirituality throughout January 2017, but especially at the end of any changes that come to you that you want to make. This is just what your inner voice is directing you towards to do. You know, it is a very, very powerful time, and it's a very spiritually charged time indeed. Okay, and also there is going to be an obstacle that you're going to need to overcome as well. There is also going to be a certain obstacle that you're going to need to overcome, and this is also going to be happening at around the mid-January towards the end of January. But this particular obstacle is a very personal. It could mean different things to like all of you out there, but it's just something very personal. It's just something also that has been part of your life that you weren't too sure, weren't too happy about, and you will also want to make certain changes about it. But this is not something that you can just change it like that. This is something that is going to take a time. This is something that's going to take a while, and this is something that's actually going to make plan. You're going to need to plan things, and you're going to need to put things into perspective, you see. And this is also going to be the time where, you know, you're going to be thinking about a lot of things. You know, it's basically also energy levels are just going to shot up like there is no tomorrow. The energy levels in general are going to be absolutely brilliant for you. So when it comes to health also, it is going to be absolutely brilliant time, because I will not say that your health is not going to be, you know, I'm not going to say your health is going to be bad or anything like that, because your health is absolutely going to be brilliant, and it's all going to come from the fact that you're just going to start feeling very energized, and that energy, these particular energies that you're going to feel, they're just going to kind of open up your eyes even more, and it is also going to be a big realization that you're going to have. And this is what these energies do, because guys, when it comes to you and when it comes to health in general, you, like some other signs as well, are suffering from tiredness, from being lethargic and things like that. And when you suffer from tiredness and being lethargic and things like that, it messes up your energy levels. And when your energy levels are messed up, you are unable to feel yourself. You're unable to get certain things about your past, present, and most importantly, future. So now, when these energies are just kind of going to clear themselves out completely, and throughout January they will just be completely, they will completely disappear. These negative energies that was draining you out, that were draining your energies, you see, they would drain you in a way that, for example, you would go out, you would do something, you think you're completely energetic, you think that you're great, and then you do something for like about an hour, you feel really tired, like straight away, like you work like for 15 hours, you know. And these are the type of energies like that makes you feel like that. These are the type of energies that are really, really bad, because these energies messes up our energies basically to the point that we are unable to feel ourselves in the right way, and we are unable to feel our energies and ourselves in the right way. We are unable to think clearly, to see clearly, and to act clearly. So that's why this is an important month, because your energy levels are going to shot up. Maybe not just yet now, not just yet. This is from the mid-January towards the end of January is when your energy levels are going to completely shot up. And it's not only about you feeling great and amazing about yourself with this beautiful boost of energies. It's just that other things that are going to come out of it, other things that are going to be realizations, massive realization that you will have about your future. When I said massive realization about your future, this is going to be life-changing, and it could be absolutely anything. This could be absolutely anything. And then your future is going to start making sense to you in a different way. Your future is going to start to make sense to you, and your future is going to start making you feel really good about yourself. Your future is going to start giving you a clear picture of what you want to do in life, and you're going to feel great about it, because there are going to be lots of changes for you in the store, lots of changes, and you're going to absolutely love it. And all these new energies, all these new energies are going to make you feel much better about yourself in general, and are going to push you towards new things in life, new options in life. You're going to end up with certain options in life at the end of January that you, even if you think about them now, there's no way that you would be able to recognize or to see through right now which changes are these. You're going to have to wait for the end of January, but it's just going to be absolutely amazing time. And it's going to be the time of energies, and time of waking up, and time of realizing certain things about your future, and those things that you're going to realize are just going to be absolutely life-changing. Again, the whole new boost of energies. I'm really happy for you guys. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.